Hey everybody, thanks for being here. This is Investing in Stocks for Beginners. And if you've ever wondered about the ways in which stocks make money, or specifically how to buy stock, what broker to use, or whether or not you can do it online and all that sort of thing, I'm going to be talking about those things as well as dividend reinvestment plans and a couple other things. But if you're really new to this, if you're a real newbie, there's no question it can be very intimidating. And so I'm just going to walk you through some fundamentals. So you may have seen or heard of stock certificates. Now you can still receive stock certificates, but they're really more a thing of the past when investors would receive a physical certificate of stock whenever they made a stock purchase. And, but these days stocks are kept in electronic form in a computer system. Brokers pretty much just don't want to deal with stock certificates, but as I said, you can still receive them if you like. Most discount brokers would charge you a little extra money, and then they would go through the process of asking the corporation to issue one. But again, they would prefer to hold your stock electronically. And they hold it in a form also known as street name. So again, you don't really need the stock certificate. Your proof of ownership is with your statement, pretty much from your stockbroker. So there are a couple of ways in which stocks make money. The first way is they appreciate in value. And all that really means is that when you buy a stock at a certain time, at a certain price, you'll want to hold that stock until it appreciates in value. The value of that stock can go up and down. And if you just hold it long enough until you want to make the profit that you think is desirable, you'd be selling it at a higher rate. So all that really means is the people who want to buy your share have decided at some future time that it's worth more than you paid for originally. That could be for any number of reasons. Most likely a very simple reason, like the company is growing and their earnings are up, and so the value of the company and the value of that issued share of the stock has also increased. Okay, now the other way to make money with stocks is through dividends. Dividends are a kind of payout the companies make to shareholders. It's a sum of money paid regularly, usually quarterly, by the company to its shareholders out of its profits. All right, so as it says here, it's a distribution of a portion of a company's earnings. I'm going to show you how to take dividends and reinvest them. We're going to start from the beginning, but I just want you to understand what a dividend reinvestment plan is, also known as a DRIP. And this helps work for you under the power of compounding. Really, one of the biggest misconceptions about investing in the stock market is that it's restricted to wealthy people only, and that could not be further from the truth. If you have just $100 or even $50 to spare that you can buy shares of stock, you could actually get stock in companies like IBM and Coca-Cola and AT&T or McDonald's, Rubbermaid, Sears and Roebuck, a lot of great companies that you can, over time, keep investing on a regular basis and build a sizable portfolio. And you can also do it without ever actually paying a commission. And that's done through one of these DRIPs. So the DRIP is basically a program that's run by publicly traded companies for its shareholders. So instead of them sending you, once you invest in them, instead of sending a dividend check to you each month or each quarter, what they would do is they would reinvest those dividends by purchasing additional shares for you. They could be whole shares or fractional shares. And all you really need to do is to be enrolled. You just enroll in a company's DRIP plan. And most of the time, not always, but most of the time, a company will reinvest your dividends without you having to pay any fee or commission. So, one great resource for this is directinvesting.com. And what's cool about these guys is they have investing deals and specials on high-quality stocks. And you can invest directly in some of America's top companies. So getting involved in a DRIP is really a great place to start if you're a beginner. And definitely take a look at directinvesting.com. And there are others, but these guys are, I think, a fabulous resource, probably one of the top ones out there. and you can invest directly in some of America's top companies. So, getting involved in a DRIP is really a great place to start if you're a beginner. And definitely take a look at directinvesting.com. And there are others, but these guys are, I think, a fabulous resource, one of the top, probably one of the top ones out there. Partial list of some sites that you can go to get started. These are very reliable sites. These are folks with good reputations, and they give you really good options. You have E-Trade and Scottrade. They've been around a while. Trade Monster and Option House, they're a little newer, but they're still really good. They're less expensive. Option House, I think, is the least expensive on the list here. Check out Trade King and ING Direct. You know, you can buy into real estate investment trusts at ING Direct and a few others. So again, this is just a partial list. There's a whole world out there for you to discover. But these and some other sites offer you just a real easy way to get into the stock market. And again, always look into those dividend reinvestment plans. Develop your own strategy. Definitely check out investing blogs. That's a great resource. You can't learn any quicker than you can learn from others who are just involved in investing daily. And businessleader.com is one of the leading sites for just giving you some real good insight into who some of the leaders are in the stock market. But just tread lightly. Make sure you kind of know what you're doing. Think it through. Do your research. And don't forget about DRIPs and the power of compounding and all that sort of thing. So hopefully this gets you started and off into the right direction. Good luck, everybody.